The Nets guard forward Ben Simmons, who has missed the past 3 games with a left hip contusion, underwent an MRI due to lingering discomfort in the area. The imaging revealed a nerve impingement in the lower left side of his back. Simmons will continue to receive treatment on both his hip and back. A status update will be provided in 1 week. Here's head coach with the latest on Ben Simmons.
He'll be out at least a week. I had been telling you guys that he was day-to-day. I try to give you as much as I can, as honest as I can, and Ben was day-to-day. He was improving, and got to a point where obviously he wasn't playing, so we wanted to be extremely thorough. Had an MRI yesterday, which was read today, which showed left side impingement, and we'll look at him a week from now. He has been getting treatment. He'll continue to get treatment and hopefully responds to that. He had been showing signs of being positive and leaning in the right direction of feeling better. And so hopefully a week from now, we can see some more progress.
2 questions following up on that. This is a different part of the body and a different impingement than he had last year. Are you of the mind that they are completely unrelated, or did you think that the injury, the initial impingement, kind of led to this one?
Yeah, like you said, totally different side than last year. Brian, I'm not in a position to speculate if there's any correlation. We know that there was an acute play that happened in the game that kind of got us in this position, but not in a position to speculate if there's a connection. I tried to joke with him. He was getting treatment on the table. I just tried to joke with him because we had texted each other a little bit, and these athletes, they want to play, and they want to contribute, and no athlete wants to be hurt. And this is not something he has asked for, not something that he wants. We were trying at the time to really get our group whole and healthy and form an identity together, and he's a part of that identity. And Ben has brought an element to our team that is irreplaceable. Because of the style that he plays with and the things that he helps benefit our team in doing. So, again, I'm going to take a positive approach to this thing, and hopefully a week from now he's feeling better when we have an update for you guys. But no athlete wants to be hurt.